Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and it's a beautiful evening in Brazil as we're going to go take a look at the Christ the Redeemer statue and also a large cathedral around here. And I found this aircraft which really looks like, for whatever reason, a Mustang to me. It kind of just reminds me of the World War II fighter for the American Air Force. And this is, I believe, the Extra. I can't quite remember the exact name of this thing, but it's something Extra. And man, it looks extra cool. Check this out. It looks like we actually have a flashlight like on our head. It's becoming evening, so we may as well take off here as the sun's going down. And I thought I'd take a nice little cruise around here. The flight sim community has been doing so many cool things, and I've been trying to keep up as well with all these fun places to visit. Everywhere from Mount Fuji, which I visited in our Microsoft, or rather Flight Sim World live streams. And also, I want to see if I can race like a Shinkansen, and I want to fly around the Golden Gate Bridge again. And there's so many things to do, so many places to see. Let's go ahead and get started here. This is going to be a fairly easy takeoff. We'll go ahead and disengage the parking brake here, which doesn't seem to be working on my throttle, so let's just do it on the old keyboard, and that should work. There we go. All right. Yeah, one thing I've noticed, they've updated this game a few times since I've started playing it, and it just seems like, for whatever reason, the joystick braking is a little weird. I saw some other people in the chat also saying the same in the comment section, so luckily I've figured out my braking problem, though, for the most part. Let's get back online here. Oh, tail dragger. Pick the nose up. There we go. Yay! Yeah, about the mediocre takeoff you'd expect from a pilot such as myself, but let's go take a look now at the statue. See how everything's going here. We got our trim up with it a little bit there. It's kind of hard to get it exactly at zero from the throttle. Alright, let's go visit ourselves some landmarks. Let's go fly around in the beautiful evening. What a gorgeous game this is. I cannot wait to play this with my friends. I've been waiting to go to places like Mount Fuji in Japan and other major cities, but it's just hard to say no to something like this. Look at that. Beautiful. Any Brazilians? Say hello and let me know where you're from down below in the comments section. Maybe I can go visit your city. Maybe go see a landmark you might know. People from New York, for example. People from San Francisco or Vegas. Oh, I gotta go to Vegas. I gotta see if I can land on the Strip. Awesome. Look at that beautiful city. I've noticed it's actually, yeah, a lot of drop frames here all of a sudden. I've never had this difficulty before in the game, and I'm not running any other programs at the moment, so that's kind of rare. But this is a pretty unique city. It's very hilly here and mountainous, so that's pretty cool. We're just at about our lowest speed here that we can cruise at. I love this plane. Let's take a look from the outside. That is gorgeous. Obviously, we're in the city then of Rio de Janeiro. And there's some very beautiful bridges here. And I know some pilots actually from Brazil as well. A big shout out to Ace Combat Fan, who now lives in Canada and is working for an aircraft company up there, but originally is from Brazil. And a big O aviation fan as well. Wow, look at those buildings down there. And one thing I've really been praising in this game is the detail of the roads. A lot of the roads in this game actually do have stripes and are actually, you can see the pavement and such. And you can see here where a few buildings look a little flat and blocky, but yet a lot of them are still custom. And this is gorgeous. My goodness, is that beautiful. Wow, that is absolutely incredible. All right, we're going to go have to find this cathedral. I don't know exactly where it is. We could probably look around for it. And also go find the Christ the Redeemer statue. A lot of these up in the mountains, I think, are what they call the favelas. A lot of buildings that you might remember from, of course, the famous mission in Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, where you're kind of running around these areas where everything's kind of made out of, like, cinder blocks and corrugated steel and things like that. Oh, a beautiful building there. That must be some sort of a landmark. I didn't see that on the map when I took a look at it, but definitely some sort of an office building of some sort. Looks like another very thin building right there. Very cool. Man, do I love perusing around these cities at low altitude like this and just kind of taking a peek. It's almost better than Google Maps. You could probably almost, or Apple Maps or whatever. You definitely find your way around. There's the airfield we took off from then moments ago. And now we need to go find Christ the Redeemer at some point after we look at all these beautiful buildings. I can see some cars down there. That looks pretty good for a game that's about flight. All of those vehicles seem really nice. Alright. Well, let's make our way up into the mountains then. Some very large rock faces over there. Alright, let's see if we can pick up the altitude a little bit. And the speed as well. Ah, yes, the famous beaches. Although I don't see, like, the large boardwalks. Well, not necessarily boardwalks, but just walkways made out of beautiful brick and such that make a pattern that you should be able to see from the air. Yeah, you can see vehicles coming out of a tunnel down there. I'm impressed. All right. I think we're coming up on the statue here. Wow, it looks a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Right here up at the very top. Look at how beautiful that looks. My goodness, man. Wow, beautiful. A lot bigger than I thought, actually. Let's take a look around again. Wow, always looks a lot bigger in on television and in pictures. It's getting a little hard to fly with this leg here. Not easy to fly when you freeze for a second. Slow down a little bit. Give a nice pass. Boy, does that look beautiful. Look at that. Wow, that's cool. Great detail to a very famous monument of the city. I'm impressed. All right, let's go look at the other side of town, just on the other side of the mountain range. All the times that I've seen that, I thought it was a lot closer to the city and a lot larger than it actually is. But very impressive up close like that. I can see why it's a famous monument like that. And you can probably see it from any area. Oh, it is beautiful to fly around these times. It's actually a real time as it is right now in the city. I haven't preset this time. This is how it is right now in Rio de Janeiro. And what are those lights down there? Are those helicopters? Fireworks? What is that? Wait, what is that? What are those, aliens? What is that? What are those lights? Must be some sort of glitch. I think it's supposed to be traffic lights that are supposed to be on the ground. That are supposed to be, you know, they're supposed to maybe simulate lights above the roadway, but they're actually glitched out and up high in the sky. Yeah, it looks like they follow a pattern that goes along the coast. This is a preview build, by the way, so a lot of those things will probably be ironed out by the end of development or in a future update. Yeah, a lot of these are just lights that shouldn't be flying up so high. Kind of looks weird. I guess it's a highway for planes. Okay, so now we've entered Back to the Future 2 territory. Gorgeous. Let's gain some speed here and some altitude. Almost looks like a golf course down there. Yeah, it certainly is. Oh, that's an easy fix. Somebody can come into the city and easily fix that. It's a little distracting. It almost seems like it's a highway or something. Unless they're just this advanced in Brazil. where they have flying cars. I guess technically an aircraft would be a flying car. I did not see the cathedral. It is marked on the map as a monument, but the other large circular, looked to be kind of like a circular building that was more like almost like a pyramid. Not exactly sure what that is. All right, let's zip around the mountains. Look at how gorgeous this is. Look at those buildings down there. Wow, everything seems so alive. I want to see some more ships out at sea. All right, we're gaining altitude. These planes are really good for sightseeing in towns. All right, we're approaching 3,000. We'll be getting there soon. Wow, there's like nothing in front of us now. Complete blackout. Try to get over those mountains now when we hit 3,000. Beautiful interior to this aircraft. No problems at all. Wow, would you look at that? Wow. That is a big city, man. It stretches from here all the way to what looks like the mountain range on the other side. That is incredible. Airport is just in front of us. My goodness, that is huge. Look at that beautiful sky. Beautiful clear day as well. I just love that. That is just gorgeous. This really makes me want to get Track IR. Would you play this game with a yoke or a flight stick? Would you get Track IR? Would you use the Tobii eye tracker? Or would you use a keyboard and mouse, or possibly a game controller such as the Xbox controller or PS4 controller? We do have another landmark down here, a stadium. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's fly over that. We'll do a little lap around this one. Oh, it looked like a highway too that goes all the way through. Yeah, all the way to the coast over there. Very nice. All right, let's come back around and take a look around the stadium. See if we can peek inside. This might help. Hello. Oh, it's not a stadium at all. You can see why I thought so, though. That looks like a large building with grass in the middle. Very interesting. Yeah, from afar it looked like it could have been a stadium, but seems to just be an office building or perhaps a residence with a nice little grass field or something on the inside. Weird. All right. Well, there's our airfield. Beautiful. What a gorgeous evening flight to see all those roads and stuff lit up like that. One thing I really like is you can actually see like the different lightings for roads versus highways versus avenues and boulevards. They all look a little different. You can see yellow lighting, blue lighting, and little to no lighting in some buildings. You can see a few buildings have lights on, not all buildings have lights on. That's really immersive. At this time of day, not every building is going to be active if it's like a workplace, but homes will probably have lights on, and large parking lots might have lights on too. Just beautiful. Well, I want to come in for a landing now. And since I'm doing this a little bit more casually, I'm not using any sort of ATC or requesting any permissions or whatnot. I think I'll learn that after I've experienced a little bit more of just what it's like to fly all these different aircraft and just get used to takeoff and landing. I would say my landings have probably gotten a little better than my takeoffs for the smaller aircraft, and my landings and takeoff are better for larger aircraft. But landing a smaller plane is fairly easy since you, well, here we've almost got an endless runway for a plane of this size. All right. So let's come in for a nice little landing here. And the frame rate, I think, that we've experienced this time around might be unique to this city, and a few minor issues of lighting is really nothing to be too concerned about. The real lighting that I'm concerned about is how beautiful everything looks for the natural lighting. And again, all the lights of the, well, it's actually really nice. You can see the lights of the roadway, parking lots, airport lights look a little different. It's kind of cool. I'm quite off from this one, so I take back what I said about flying. Being a little better pilot, that'll be a little rough, but that's okay. All right. Good. I have a lot to learn, and I'm getting better each day. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, yep. A lot to learn. Okay. Well, if you keep your nose down, you'll figure something out eventually, and that'll be fine. Oh, look, a terminal cargo over there. Oh, look, they wrote everything onto the buildings and such. This is fine. This'll buff out. Guys, thanks for watching my antics. I hope you enjoy some more Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm going to improve my skills as a pilot, but I really can't improve how thrilled I am with this game, and I hope you enjoyed. You all have a fantastic day. Thanks for being the best audience in the YouTube. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone. First try, guys, with no issues whatsoever confirmed.